Hello everyone, I am Tacet and welcome to the Gems of War Guild Wars Week 20, Day 5. It is a yellow day, also really funny, JCG. That made me laugh, I was going through that right at the beginning, that's funny. Yeah, as far as the Brawl of Ages thing, it went over pretty well. A lot of really good people in it. Unfortunately, very first round, we lost to the person who made first. So, rip. It was awful. That we got paired against the person that ended up winning the entire thing. So unfortunately, we didn't get anything. If we would have gotten bracketed slightly different, maybe. But yeah, got completely wiped by the guy who made first in the entire tournament. So, oh well. Unfortunate, but it happens. They're going to be doing more in the future, though. Probably for lower rewards than what they currently did, but still, we'll have the chance, so we'll probably do it again at some point. Might as well. Let's see. Anyways, Yellow Day. It is our kind of just normal yellow kind of thing. I do want to try throwing down the new troop. Where is it? There we go. I do want to try throwing down the new troop somewhere in here. Where exactly, I do not know, but I do want to try, at least attempt putting it in some way, shape, or form. So we will be doing that during one of these battles. I just need to find the right one to actually use it against. But for now, we'll just throw it in, see what happens, go from there. Hello, Amanda. Everything went pretty well today. Hello, Gilax. Hello, Henny. Hello, Jesse. Hello, Freak Nightmare. Welcome all. Welcome, welcome. So I'm going to take those yellows right there. Get yourself a pretty decent amount of mana. Then we can go for the Brown Surge, and which direction do we take it? I see the skull, it's perfectly fine that he takes that. It's actually really good for us. Move that down, get all the manas we need, even more manas. All the manas, and nothing else. So we'll just go Gorgultha it. We have a Moloch, though, that's not really that targetable based on the team that he's currently using. No, why did you extra turn that? No, Wisp, stop it. Stop it. Get nerfed. Get nerfed. Okay, well, I'm not going to throw the famine yet. That's a really precious thing that we need to hold on for just the right moment. But now is not the right moment, that is for sure. So we'll just keep letting him poke the manas. We will be getting that burst damage. That burst damage will be going onto the Queen map specifically once we get it, mainly because we can Moloch. No! You weren't supposed to go and get your ability yet. But we do have Amnesia back up, so we'll be able to throw that down. Hello, Declan. Welcome. Let's see, or Declan, however you say that. Let's go throw down the Moloch right there. Gonna need that Amnesia to go repair herself. Definitely need something to make sure that Queen Map stays down. If nothing else, I guess just constantly throwing the Famine into Moloch. Red will be able to get us directly into our Moloch, which will be the last mana that we need for him. Skull, you know what, I will go for Skull. He already has a pretty large amount of stats, so right there, that is something we want to try to avoid. That is for sure, so we'll go throw down. We could either take the yellow and hope for a green, or play it safe and simply go for the famine. The only problem is he's going to pressure me any turn now. All he really needs is a red into a purple, and he's good to go. So we'll take that. We did not get the extra turn, but we did get a lot of cascaded mana. He needs to die off a skull. That or he somehow need to get full mana, which is very unlikely. 1 mana off, of course, but he doesn't have his mana yet, so we still get one more turn to do whatever. And there we go. Okay, so famine actually coming into play right there. We'll go and get a very large amount, and down goes the entire thing. I'll take it. Very nice. But yeah, it was actually funny during the tournament thing. There was basically a qualifier thingy before the qualifier, or after the qualifier, but before we actually did like the tournament thing. Because one person who was in the qualifier who passed and made it through didn't end up showing up. So there were a bunch of people playing to try to get that last slot, and the person who played to get that last slot actually won the entire tournament. So yeah. How did the tournament go? Oh, we did end up losing. We lost to the person who made first immediately. Actually, he technically made second, but there was a call due to a disconnect that basically made it so he ended up getting second instead of first. But technically, he got more wins before the other person before them. It's a really complicated thing how it ended up ending. But yeah, we essentially lost to the first/second place winner of the entire thing. So very unlucky that we ended up going against them first, unfortunately. Well, Demetrius, let's see what we can do here. It does have a Scion, do have to worry about that. Probably throw the Moloch into it. Yeah, Yeah, this probably isn't one that we can throw it against. I need to try finding one that doesn't have mana drain or infinite loop. Though the only problem is that could quite possibly be literally every single team we face. I do want to do it at least once. I said I was going to do it on Yellow Day. And we will need to revamp our team to be able to do it. But I still definitely want to do it. Try the Xthenos, that is. Pretty sure it wouldn't really work out, but I want to have some fun with it. Probably the next battle, because if we wait too long, we're going to be doing on our lower score battle. And we already know that he's not going to do as good as he possibly could, or at least as good as this team. Okay, so Scion. That is to worry about, that is for sure. We can try for a blue-yellow. That is not blue-yellow. We can try for a red-yellow, or purple. We have two different shots at it, and we missed both of them. Not even a single one of those colors even fell. Though, actually, that might be slightly lucky, because that means he doesn't actually get it to use it against me. But we'll just take a skull right there. That will be a lot of true damage. I think we're about to die. It does appear to be enough true damage to kill me, and just completely wipe us. So that'll be quite unfortunate. Let's see. Do we let it take a skull? It will take 4 of our mana, which means he'll also gain 4 of our mana. Well, we'll just go move that. Brown. The only problem is if it gets a skull here. Because we're going all in on Gorgolfa at this point. Ooh, okay. Well, we gotta throw it. Don't have a choice. Please extra turn somehow. Nope. You get skulled. But at least it didn't go for the drain, which does give us amnesia and other things to cast right now. Can we hit enough skulls? Is there any color that will allow us to hit enough skulls? Let's do... Let's see. Is there even enough on board? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, there is. Is there a way to explode that many? I don't think so. Doesn't look like any color is near all of them. Let me see green. Green might actually be it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Really? Red is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, no, why must they all be 7? Is there no color that will do it? Green won't. Let me recheck it again. There's no way. 1, yeah, again, 7. Never mind. Figures. Okay, red. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, wait. Did I not count that one earlier? No, but there's still the 2 that don't get hit. Or the 3 of them, actually. Really? Amnesia, you're going to do this to us? This one of Gorgolfa is actually a lot better to use in a given instance like this. That's horrible. Okay, is there any other color I could count up that might work? We already did the main 2. There's nothing else unless purple, which is only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. Let's just do it on red, I guess. And of course, oh, good, we did get the skull off the top. All that planning just to get a skull off the top. Figures. There we go. Okay, slight comeback time. Let's just not lose anything and we'll be perfectly fine. Let's make that happen somehow. Very unlikely, but possible that we can still make it through. I just don't know what drain I should throw right now. I'm leaning towards a Moloch on the rag for now, and then wait. I want to wait till Uriali gets slightly more mana. Not so much that it might extra turn out of nowhere, but just enough that we'll be able to get a good famine off it. I wanted to get the Ragnagor down as soon as I could there, just to make sure that we didn't have to deal with the fact that he's about to explode, which would just give everything to mana. Speaking of explode, I think we're just going to go for that as our move. We'll get all that to drop. And what else do we need to move around? We do have Amnesia still sitting. Yellow wouldn't be too bad a color. Blue wouldn't be too bad a color. Let's go for yellow. It's color we need more anyways. Nice, nice. Got the skull. It's not going to be killing us anytime soon. We still have the Moloch, still have the famine. Looks pretty safe. We can just throw a Moloch right there. Get herself a Gorgolfa to regenerate some. And he doesn't do anything spectacular out of his turn. We can just go get the last of our mana that we need. Back up. Boom. Skull. Never mind. Overkill. And then we could just famine. Wait on the Moloch. And actually, we could just double famine him if we wanted to. That would also work. Though I don't know if we could actually generate mana that quickly. Will double Moloch work at this point? Oh, wait. Oops. Oh, you know what? Let's just go for it. Nowhere's near enough. I was hoping that would go slightly closer. Not quite. Not quite at all. I'm going to move the red down. Get our yellow. Skull it, and that'll be enough due to it being increased by amnesia constantly. Okay, let's see if we can actually get this to work now. Couldn't you just kill him with the skull? Yeah, did I miss the skull earlier? I probably missed it. Well, we got it at the end there. Double Wisp, Kraken, Queen Mab. He does have immune to Devour. So you know what? Let's go build a team. Let's go do this. So, Yellow Day, Gorgoltha. We need a Gorgoltha, we need a Xthenos. I always keep forgetting how on earth to spell his name. Wait, did I spell it incorrectly on the title? Probably. Yes, I did. Fixed. There we go. No one will notice that after the fact. Okay. We got him in. Got our Xthenos. We'll put him in the back because we need him for immune to devour. We need an anti-freeze. I don't think yellow really has anything for that. Herdmaster won't work since we already have the thing in there. We need a yellow-green and a... Ooh, there's almost no yellow-greens. There is one, though. The goblin one. We need a yellow-green and we need a yellow-red. Oh, wait, and we need a yellow-blue. So we need to cover 2 of those colors then if we were to do it like that. Yellow, red, blue. Does that exist? What mythics do we have to choose from for this? We're going to need one of them to cover every single color that we need. So let me go to... That is not where I need to go to. Yeah, it is. Never mind. Base rarity. We need to cover blue, red, and yellow simultaneously. Those colors also work. Oriali. Looks like we're going true damage after all. So that actually does work because he's true damage as well. So true damage, plus we have a summoner again. 2 summoners. And nice. Okay. So we got our 2 summoners. Now we just need 1 very, very low mana cost yellow-red. So no mythics. Go alpha base rarity. Go all the way back. And I need a yellow-red. That would work in this particular team. Valkyrie actually wouldn't be horrific to spam the Uriali if we really wanted to. This is a really weird team. But we need something with a low mana cost. The only problem with your Valkyrie, though, is it's going to be feeding blues to the Queen Mab that we're going to be up against in this particular battle. Hello, Dinos Goverer, welcome. How did the tournament go? We ended up losing to the person who ended up making first place. So we lost in the first round to the one that made first place. It's quite unfortunate. If we would have gotten bracketed differently, we could have had a chance. Yeah, it was unfortunate. Oh well. Let's see. It was the guy that, there was a spot that was actually missing because there was only 15 out of 16. We already did the qualifier and everything, but someone didn't show up. And then there was a bunch of battling that went on before, like, it went over. And this one guy ended up beating, like, every single one to try to get back into it. And then he ended up taking that slot. So someone who didn't even win the qualifier ended up basically winning the entire thing. As weird as that may seem, but, yeah, that's what ended up happening. Let's see. Do we keep the Valkyrie or do we switch it? I'm leaning... You know what? We could go Sir Gawain too. We could go super summon. This would be such a ridiculously gigantic amount of summon. I almost feel like doing it just for the sake of doing it. This is a ridiculously good tank. A summoner, and a summoner. You know what? We're gonna do it. Not because it's a particularly good team, but just because... Let's try it. Let's see. I'm pretty sure Valkyrie would be much better there, but I want to have fun with it. Might as well. If we lose one, we lose one. Okay, let's give it a shot. So we are using Gorgoltha, Sir Guild Wars, the Naga thingy, Uriali, I think her name is, Uriali, and Xthenos. So let's see how that pans out for us. Ooh, you took away my extra turn, but we do have an explosion. Not so far so good, though I believe that is pure luck so far. So far, that is quite close to pure luck. Oh yeah, I forgot, she boost ratios off herself. I was like, 27 damage, why did that kill? Oh yeah, I forgot, boost on yourself. Wait. Oh, it boosts on undead too! Oh, excuse me. Oh, I did not realize this combo until literally just now. Oh... She boosts on Naga, I mean on undead as well. And what's his name creates a bunch of undead. I found one use for Xthenos. One. That's his total amount of uses. It's within Uriali. I found it. How did I not notice that earlier? Yeah, you just use Uriali with it. Interesting. Because it boosts ratios off of that. Very interesting. I did not see that. But we unintentionally just did it. I'll take it. Really? Double 1 HP. Can you please die to poison? Well, I gotta hope. There we go, it did die to poison. Yeah, there we go. That works surprisingly well. so surprisingly well. If he's not using drain spam, I might try it again. Except it's literally using the definition of drain spam. So no, that's not happening. But we did it once, and it actually worked out pretty well. And it's about, you know what? We'll do it again. Why not? That was actually pretty interesting. Let's go try it again. Maybe we'll do it for the rest of the battles until we inevitably lose. And Furnace plus Royale, that works pretty well too, but I wanted to try Xthenos this stream. Because we just recently got him, and this is the first day we ever bothered using him in a Guild War day. But yeah, and Furnace probably would work a bit better with it, mainly for the mana generation part aspect of it. Please don't hurt us too badly. Okay. Sir Gawain, I don't think it matters too much. It does have Corvash though, so we do have to worry about that. Also have to worry about it randomly taking a skull, which is always annoying. That is for sure. Don't. Good. Okay. Then we just get a Grugoltha down. Solid Grugoltha. Oh yeah, we don't have any mana drain on this team. It's going to be a bit of an issue, given what we're up against right now. Okay, we got some true damage, if nothing else. Really need another cast though. Double purple is looking pretty tempting, but I got to sacrifice my thing for it, so I'm not going to go for it. And he does indeed go for the denial right there. And we'll take a skull, hope for a triple brown or single brown. There we go, single brown, I'll take it. Better than nothing. Take the blues right there, get ourselves a Grugoltha down. And we do have the cast. Is that enough damage? No, it is not, but we do have something that is. Never mind, that also is not enough damage. Well then. Well, I guess we double kill off of this. Just let its Scion go from there. 1 HP, please die to poison. I can't believe how many poison kills we're getting. Okay, he had no mana, so that skull does nothing to us, or very minimal. Move that over. Poise dies to poison. Feels really strange that that is actually a thing. Please land on blues. Oh, you actually got it. Interesting. I'll move that down. And what else do we need to move? We could take... Too bad we don't have something to take away all these greens. Nope. Okay. Well, he just drains us. And now we can just get our blue or something and finish it off. So we'll go take that up. And any poke will be enough. Come on, red. Nope, didn't get it. But that will be way more than enough damage. Hello, Nautical. Welcome. Oh, how did the tournament go? We ended up losing in the very first battle to the one who ended up making first place. So, yeah. Unfortunately, bracket positioning. Bad. I lost the bracket positioning meta. Okay, now a double Kraken, Forest Troll, Queen Mab. Let's see if this can actually win against it. Oh, so hello, Nautical. Poison is great again. Make poison great again. They really do need to buff poison eventually. It is such a really... They don't need to buff it like for early game. But they need to make it scale into late game. Because right now it is almost useless using poison in the late game. I say that and we're actually doing quite a bit of work with it. It is very rare that it's actually useful. Maybe they'll eventually do something to the Naga Kingdom, the Mr. Scales Kingdom, and give them some kind of unique poison or something. Like have poison and then have venom as like a stronger version of poison or something. Okay, so we'll go true damage everything. Start getting that down. Take the reds, let it do whatever there. See if we can get some browns or something. Good, that's enough for Grugoltha. He can double this, and he probably will double this, but I don't have a choice but to cast that. And then we could just Royale into a Grugoltha, into a Royale, into the win. Sounds like a plan. And it looks like we'll be able to do just that, pretty much. Maybe slightly different than that original plan. But we can just simply go ignore that skull, kill it that way, and then go and get Royale focused up. Could have probably just went straight for the getting her up, but I wanted to make sure she died just in case she did something weird and annoyed us with extra turns. But you know what? This might have to be our new Guild War team for Yellow Day. That's actually not too bad. There's 3 summoners on the team too, even though it doesn't really look like that because we haven't lost a single troop on the team yet. But there are 3 summoners on that team, surprisingly. If I would go all the way back. Actually, before I do. Nope, we're still all the way in last right now by like, wow, 700 points or something. So close. We have basically 3 people missing. We have Hollock, who hasn't done his battles yet, and we have 2 entire people who are not recruiting till either tomorrow or Monday. We already have a queue, but I believe they were all coming on Sunday. of the people who we were recruiting. But yeah, we're still 2 people down. That'll be fixed probably tomorrow or the following day. But anyways, let's go do the dungeons, and then let's go give out the redeem code. And then from there, we'll just mess around with whatever you guys want me to go over, and we'll go from there. And as I mentioned, I will go a little bit longer than what I normally do for the stream. Still need to get to bed at a decent hour, though, because we will be waking up tomorrow for the Stardew Valley stream again. We started up a new no shop run of that game to make the game go a little bit longer, and has been working out pretty well so far. We'll see how that continues, but anyways, let's go, and not here, go to dungeons. Minigames. Dungeon. Go. Okay, fight. And let's just team wipe them with dragons. I don't believe I overwrote them yet. No, I didn't. I overwrote a bunch of stuff. That is not one of them. The dev had to nerf Scale Guard because... Oh yeah, they did end up nerfing Scale Guard a while back. Let's see. I was referring to like a different version of poison. Is this thing actually called Venom? I wasn't referring to him. That's funny if it was, though. That was not actually what I was referring to. But yeah, he did end up getting a nerfed a little while back. I believe he has Swift now, like you said, which is 75% mana instead of the normal 100% that he used to have. And the only reason it was cut back was because it was way too much damage when it had a 50% bonus. Though now with the 50% bonus gone, he's basically useless. No one ever uses him anymore. So that was the main thing that got him nerfed, was just how ridiculously strong he was with 50%. I guess he would still be okay with 20%, but I don't know. He's just basically dead content now. He went from a semi-usable troop to dead content just because of that. I do understand, though, because I believe that was the only common in the entire game that even had him powered. He was actually quite powerful relative to his rarity. Though there's actually quite a few troops that are powerful relative to their rarity. If you look at every single rare in the game, like a tenth of them are some of the best troops in the entire game. It's a small portion. The ones that are good, like Valkyrie, Alchemist, and stuff, are just insanely good. Also, the amount of team wipe that has just occurred in these dungeons. We will eventually, soon TM, get dungeons done or get it unlocked on our other account. And then from there, we'll be able to do a guide video on like how on earth to do dungeons. So we'll be doing that for early game soon, hopefully within the next week or two. Okay. I still need to do that trait stone video too, where we go over basically for every single trait stone, what is the best thing to basically trait, the budget version and the more expensive version of basically the best thing to trait for every single color in the game. We will be covering that. Okay, well, go take out the yellow, get our extra turn there. Anything else we need to throw directly? No, we'll just take the red right there. And that's the Dragon Soul for the win. Never mind, you'll have 2 HP. And now it's for the win. And you had 2 HP, and now you don't have 2 HP. And there we go. Buy our little gem thing. I'll take that, thank you. And there we go. And we got some mail. We got, oh yeah, we gained a level over 1000, so we get an event key. And a bunch of glory. So, that's all those things. Let me go get out the redeem code real quick. If I can go find it. It's buried underneath all the redeem code-ness that is over here somewheres. 1 second. I don't have the overlay for the thing right now, but we can just copy paste into chat. You guys can still see it. If anything, it'll make the code last longer than what it normally does. So, where's... Oh, I need to go get more codes. Is this really all I have left right now? Okay, I need to go get more. Okay, so let's see. Oh, I know the perfect code. I know the perfect code to give out. I can't believe she made this a code. Salty. I do not like this humor. It is not funny. But yeah, let's go give out this code. Let's see. There's the code. Let me go get the link. You use it on gemsofwar.com underneath game code. Let me just get this though. And boom. Okay, there is the code, and there is the link to where you use it, gemsofwar.com underneath game code. Anyone on PC or mobile, you can go use that and go claim your free resources. But yeah, I love wisps. Never have more untrue words ever been said by anyone. But, yeah, I love wisps. That is, no. No, no, no. It is a fun troop to use, I do have to say. It's just way too overpowered. Actually, with that being said, let's go use some wisps. So let's go redeem it. Your invite code is just under settings, underneath whatever it says there, next to your invite code. And that gives the normal reward of 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, and 2,500 gold. And let's go use the 1 gem key, see if we get anything. Nope, just a runic. I actually don't mind the runics though. I need them more than I need copies of ultra rare, surprisingly. So let's go throw down the wisp spam. Why is this meta? The wisp, KrissTigger, Kraken, let's go. Except he has Queen Mab, which is actually a really good counter to what we're using. But other than that, we should be good. Alright, move blue over. Move purple over. No. We don't have alignment there. Get a wisp. Go, wisp number 1. And wisp number 2, apparently, because that's nothing we can really do. You know what, let's actually go remove something first. Something that we don't even need at all. Stop active turning. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. All I did was open it up to be able to freeze us. And yeah, this will end our turn if I cast this. We're gonna wait just a little bit. Yep, frozen again. Never mind, we're not gonna be able to go anywhere. Especially since our Kraken is within range of dying. So I basically just have to swipe my mana until the wisps go away. Or at least until one of them go away. Oh, whoops, that actually gave it an extra turn there. Here you go, have a free assist to completely team wipe me. Infinite loops in a nutshell. Oh yeah, that's pretty much match. Unless we can do super wisp. It is possible for this wisp, I cannot say wisp to win. It is indeed still possible. Okay, we'll take that red. Okay, now it's a lot less possible. We instantly get frozen? Nope. Possibility. Down the drain. Bye, possibility. Okay. Where to go? We'll go move that over. Kill this double green, which is essentially nothing. Speaking of that, we'll move that down. Get a free skull. Get another free skull on top of that free skull. He doesn't die yet. Well, you can get full mana. And can you please cleanse already? Any day now? Or you get another skull. Before the Krakens destroy us, thank you. Doesn't really give us much better reward. Move that over. Take the red up. And we don't have a follow-up, so... That's match? Yeah, that's match. Unless we can do some kind of really ridiculously strange move. Like a triple red drop or something. I don't think there's any other safe area. Oh, we could try the yellow and hope for brown. Nope, didn't get it. Dead. Oh, he didn't go for the kill. What is this madness? Can we seriously win? Are we about to win with just Wisp? The Queen Mab needed to die there. There's no way we can win now. If it would have died, there would have been a slight chance. Is there anything I can move that would give us a better chance of winning? I could take brown for triple purple, purple for triple green. Basically, everything has to be triple luck if we end up getting it. I could take the purple and hope for triple yellow or triple red. Anything else we can move? We should could double move something. It would give us more chances to actually get it. So yeah, I think I'm just going to take this purple upwards and hope we get lucky somehow. That is not getting lucky, and down we go. That's amazing. We actually would have won that if Kraken would have hit Queen Mab instead of the other way around. Yeah, we ended up doing decent, and we end up messing with the other team as well. Can you people stop using Krakens? It figures. I want to try using the Infinite Loop team, and then everyone starts just using Queen Mab. But then again, a lot of people have already been using Queen Mab. But still, that's a little bit annoying. Okay, well, throw down Wisp number 1. Throw down the Wisp number 2. Take a purple, go from there. And make sure he doesn't go crazy on anything. That is the important part. We'll go take that off the top. Let him do his thing right there. Get a Wisp. Nice solid Wisp. And Skull. Do we bother with it? Kind of. No, not really. We don't need to bother with this Skull. Problem is we don't have any mana that we also need to bother with, but we can just move that over. Not the main mana I want to try taking, but we'll take what we can get. Get the KrissTigger there. That will probably throw on yellow. He'll get skull distracted, which is perfectly fine. Take that over. A lot of green on the board. Should probably do something about it. We could take the other green right there if we want. Or shuffle for an even better board. I think I will not take the risk. So we'll go for the guaranteed thing. Well, maybe we should have, because it would have given more opening to actually do damage. If I would have left it there. Would have died anyways. Well, I guess regardless it would have died. Oh, we'll get that up. It doesn't get a kill right there, but we can replace it out. We'll get rid of green just to make sure it doesn't do anything. And it's not even deciding to, because it knows what will happen. We can get a purple extra turn here, though technically it's not an extra turn because we're going to be triggering the freeze that we have. But we still do get the damage off of it, so I guess it's worth it. And now all we need is one more little poke, and that will be the match. And the skull is not enough for one little poke, but that is definitely enough. And down it goes. Also, anyone just getting here, the redeem code we left in chat should still be active. We pretty much just posted it. So definitely make sure to go and use that if you haven't already. Seriously, every single team. Queen Mab, Queen Mab, Queen Mab. Hello, Humberto. Welcome. Maybe we should go use anti-Queen Mab. What even is the anti-Queen Mab these days? Pretty much just throw a lot of damage at it. That or loop before it even gets a chance to win. The trolls. No, let's actually go with just the 4x dragon. Gotta farm up that glory. I haven't been doing it that much. Probably should get on my other account and focus on it a little bit more. Okay, well, we'll go and take the green over. Get all that. Throw down a dragon soul. Wow, that was a lot of red right there. That was a lot of red. Too bad we didn't need it. That would have been great if it was Guild War or something, where we really needed that burst to win. But out of nowhere. Still good. I guess we'll keep the yellow on board for once. Maybe we'll leave it for a Shadow Dragon cast to get off. Don't devour. Good thing you didn't, but yeah, don't even attempt it. Alright, we'll just remove some blue. Maybe we'll get skull distracted. No peel, just get devour distracted. Not very distracted. But wow, 1 HP right there. That's all we need though, if we can survive with that. I said survive. Okay. Well, we'll go take the purple. No surge. Frozen. Almost dead. Okay, you need a revive if you die. Or just don't die. One of the two. Well, we can skull and then one more dragon soul and then we win. No! Not even that. It was a lower statted person too. It really does come down to luck at this point. With the current meta. It is way too luck based. More so than it has ever been. Actually, this game has always been pretty luck based. It's mainly because there's so many ways that gems can move every single time. Because even if no ability had a random factor, there's still thousands of random factors every single battle. With every single gem that ends up falling. It would be interesting if they ever made a game mode minigame on here. Where you were able to see like 4, 6, or even 8 upwards. Maybe have like some kind of see-through thing. And basically like press a button. And then be able to see what the next 8x8 that were going to fall down are. So like right now we could just press something and then it would be like a faded out version of what the other next 8x8 is going to be coming down. That would be kind of interesting to see how that would really pan out. Also, why on earth is my alarm going off now? I don't know if you guys can hear that. That's a really loud alarm. No clue why it's going off now. I didn't even set an alarm this morning. And my alarm is just going off. It was literally turned on off when I went to go shut it off right now. It's really finicky when you can just like breathe on it and it will want to turn on or off. Anyways. Random alarm. I know, time to wake up. At 8:36 p.m. Okay, he has famine. Is there anything we can do about that? We have a 30% chance he dies. I mean 30. Wow, where did I get that number? We have a 50% chance he dies. Of course we missed, but we did get the extra turn. And then we get his Dragon Soul. This is still a dream. Everything's a dream. All of existence is a dream. There we go. Okay, where are we? Okay, so let's go and see what we can do here. Skull into yellow. Useful or not? Well, it's better than him getting it. No surge. Also, next patch, 4 times Piers won't surge anymore. Throw down Dragon Soul. Let's see. KrissTigger on the blue. Then hopefully get a Shadow Dragon in. Followed by a Dragon Soul. Followed by another Shadow Dragon. Followed by another Dragon Soul. Or whatever order we need to do it in. And now it doesn't even matter at this point. But we'll go Shadow Dragon because we still get to keep it. Yeah, if there's any teams you guys want me to mess around with or anything, or need help with, or building teams or anything of the such, feel free to leave it in chat. Let's see, what's tomorrow's color? Also, we will be going over the event troop tomorrow, once it gets posted on the Gems of War forum. But let's see, we got our tribute. What was I about to go check? Is this about to check something? Oh yeah, what is tomorrow's Guild War color? Tomorrow's Guild War color, at least for PC Mobile, is brown. So very similar to what we used today. Except we're going to be using a Corvash because he gives a double drain. That's pretty useful. Instead of using a Moloch, we'll basically be using a Corvash. The team's a little bit different than that as well, but that's the general premise. Is just put a Corvash in there, go from there. Okay. What do we need to move? What do we need to move? I guess we just take a skull. We get some purple out of it too, which is pretty convenient since we do get to crystallize as well. He does have mass wisps though, so it crystallizes a lot less effective because of that. And he stole my manas. Oh, and we're about to lose our crystallize, as I mentioned. Oh, and we got frozen. Though on this team, that's not as important. It's as obviously important with every team, but I'm not as worried about it when this team gets frozen because it doesn't affect anything as much. And there we go. We still got the red extra turn. Still got pretty much every extra turn we need. Can't even tell that we're frozen yet. Let's see, still can't even tell that we're frozen yet. And let's... Can we go for a blue convert, or do we have to red it? Or does it even matter what color we do it on? Yeah, let's just Dragon Soul it. And that's pretty much match. Throw down a solid KrissTigger. Down it goes. Good to go. Are you going to play the Let's Play at all tonight? Sure, we could go do that some. The only thing we would do if we did go on it... Yeah, that actually had a pretty good idea. Is there any teams you guys want me to go over? Otherwise, we could go do that. What I need to go do on it is get through the Soul Forge and then through dungeoning. So yeah, I guess we could go switch over to that then. That would be perfectly fine. Let's see. Let me go repaste this for anyone that didn't see it earlier. And then we'll go head over to the other account. Yeah, that would work. Let's go copy that. It's not even that far up in the chat, but just in case. If anyone hasn't seen it, go use the code, gemsofwar.com underneath game code. I love wisps. Never have a more untrue statement ever been said. But yeah, there it is. Let's go and switch over to the other account. Might as well. So let's go bring that up. Let me go switch my Steam and everything. The only bad thing about using this other account is it doesn't get to track how many hours I have on my account. I liked having it all in one location. Right now we can see we have 3,547 hours on Gems of War. That is a lot of hours. But if we go over to our other account, I think it says like 4 hours or something. Some kind of very short amount of time. Maybe a little bit longer than that. I think we've been playing a bit longer than that on it. We'll see in a second. 4 times Dragotar. I don't think we have that many on this other account yet. I don't even know if we can go all Dragon Team yet, realistically. Pretty sure Dragotar is also level 1 still, though he is actually functional at level 1, even if that was the case. But if we don't have the other support troops, then it won't work. Also, why on earth is this taking so long to go? There it is. Okay. Log in. 1 second, guys. It probably looks weird because this is a blank screen. Normally, I don't have a blank screen all the way in the background. But, yeah. Need to wait till it goes all the way through. Oh, that's glitching out like crazy. Whoa, it's glitching out. Okay, there we go. And now we just go to Gems of War. Oops, almost clicked Brawl of Ages. Wait, what on earth? What? Why is my game library so weird? There we go. It's like re-looping back in a not even alphabetical order. It goes from like G's and then it goes like to A's and it's like, wait, what? That's not how it works. It could be that the names don't get counted. Like I have a game called The Bridge, but it's under B's instead of T. Same as The Binding of Isaac, it's under B instead of T, so that's probably what threw me off. Okay, anyways, we should be back in the account. Okay, let me see, is it even showing up in stream correctly? Yes, it is. Okay, so we're on our Let's Play account. Let's see what we have in the mail. Guild War purchase. Ooh. I should go mention that for a video. I'll keep that. Guild tasks. Whoa, they go heavy on gems. Might be getting too many gems. We're already at like 215 after already buying a thing. Hey, Fire and Ice. That's actually a pretty good weapon. Stop trying to sell for so much. Runic Blade. They actually do try selling Runic Blade for $50. It's kind of funny. But yeah, they sell Runic Blade. 9 damage to an enemy. Gain 10 to all skills if the enemy dies. You can buy it at like level 5 if you waited long enough. I believe it comes based on your 2nd week of playing or 3rd week or something. Yeah, it costs like, you get it at 37 air and nature, which is around level 200, 250-ish. But you could have it at, we could have it right now at level 26 if we wanted to waste $50 on it. It actually is a pretty good weapon though, but you end up getting it anyways. You do get a bunch of other stuff from it too, let me see. What else do we get? Not you. We get 40 gem keys, 6 event keys, and pretty much all trash. Except maybe that little stack of gems and the gem keys. That's about the only 2 things. And of course the Runic Blade itself. Only really good things there, but you can automatically get the Runic Blade anyways. That's about the only thing worth it. The lovely Death Knight pack. But of course we're playing free to play, so we're not going to be doing that. Dragotar, Monk, Rogue, Asha. That would work, though we do not have the souls for it. We have 584. That would work, and well, then again, we do have to build something out of Asha. But we only need that for PvP. I wasn't really going to focus on PvP. What I need to focus on is 2 things. Blighted Lands and Drifting Sands. While we're still low level, I need to utilize the fact that we're still a very, very low level right now. So let's go over to Blighted Lands and start unlocking that Soul Forge, so that every battle that we ever do will go to it. So let's just go through that fight, and hopefully these battles are weak enough for us to tear apart. So we were messing around with a Tesla earlier. I think I'm going to just stick with my Rock Spirit team though. Do we go for Tesla? You know what? We can go for a very, very quick Tesla. I want to see if we can one-shot easily. That'd be really nice if we could. Also, why on earth is a thing against a NPC taking longer to load in a PvP battle? Maybe it's just because I'm on my other account. Who knows? But we'll go move that over. Ooh, give it a bunch of purples. Stats seem to be a lot lower than I was initially anticipating. Didn't realize they were going to be that low. That's the main reason I was going to use the Tesla, was because I was thinking it was going to be higher. We really need to get this thing going already. We'll move that up. Tried for the extra turn, didn't get it. Now we'll go take a yellow into a surge. Oh yeah, we can't hope for surge, can we? Never mind. That's not something we can hope for. We have way too low of a chance to ever really be able to get a surge, at least realistically. Be able to get a surge. So yeah, that's a bit of an issue. At this point, we might as well go all the way on Venoxia. We're actually right on top of it. Hey, I say that, and then we get a surge out of nowhere. Not really one we need, but oh well. I can let him get distracted off a skull, which I think we're going to do. Okay, I forgot we're still under dumb new AI when you're playing in early on in the game, when it does ridiculously weird moves, and that is one of them. That was somewhat helpful for us. Come on. Nope, tried for blue, didn't get it. He doesn't even align any. Oh, yes, he does. We can take the red. Okay, so we'll get the red right there. Get ourselves a Valkyrie. Looks like we can get a pretty solid one on the brown, so we'll do just that. And what I wanted to do from the very first turn was cast this Tesla. And nope, that is not team wipe. We're not doing that again. No Tesla for you. We're going to go to the Rock Spirit thing then instead. If you're not going to one-shot with a Tesla, and it's not worth using the Tesla this early in the game. Because there's plenty of things that we have that can one-shot the enemy team. And there we go. Throw down the Tesla. Good to go. Dragon Soul for $50, good deal. Yes, Dragon Soul actually is quite valuable. He is actually available right now. That pack is somewhat useful if it's a really, really, really good legend. It's very situational though. It definitely wouldn't be the first thing I would go for. Okay, well, let's go do our normal team. This is about as strong as we can really get right now. The Deep Boar, Rock Spirit, Rock Spirit, and the Deep Boar, Rock Spirit Ranger. That is pure early game gold. Literally, he can even mine for all the gold. Not really. He doesn't actually give us any gold, but you know. He's a mining robot. We'll go throw that down to the side. Miss. Classic miss. Well, we can go get pure damage, though. Pure, unadulterated, ridiculously high damage. Into a team wipe. Now, that's how you're supposed to do it in an early game battle. Ranger, Alchemist, Ranger, Rock Spirit. Let's see. The problem with that is we don't get as big of a boost ratio off of our Rock Spirit. We have him in there, but he doesn't get to utilize anything. Which is the whole reason why I did the Deep Boar in the first place. Ideally, I'd be going double Rock Spirit. Basically what you said, except double Rock Spirit. If I had the choice, my team right now would be Rock Spirit, Deep Boar, Rock Spirit, Ranger. The problem is I don't have a second Rock Spirit. I do have a second Ranger, though, I do believe, like you mentioned. And then again, maybe I don't even have that. Yeah, any card, you can basically assume I do not have a multiple copy of it as of this current moment in time. That will happen in the future on this account, but as it currently stands, we have, like, no progress. Yet. Okay, well, we'll go throw that to the side. Come on, get lucky, get lucky. Got it. Nice. And now we can just go for the pure damage then, somewheres. Right, like right there. Get ourselves some browns off the Cascade to get it into our next ability. Take our little skull. Take free purples. Gives us another cast. I'll let him get skull distracted. I'm not going to let him get skull distracted. I hope he still gets skull distracted. Look at that. Okay, well, we'll go and Ranger him. Actually, that might be enough on its own. There we go. That OP Ranger damage. You open a bunch of keys, you should have at least 2 Rangers. I believe I might. Let me see. Troops, range. We have 2 Alchemists. We do have troops. Wow, we have a lot of them. Why don't we have many Rock Spirits then? Yeah, we do have 3 Rangers. If we wanted to do it. We do have 3. Also, why on earth am I going to PvP? That would be a really bad idea. Fights! Okay, on to the next one. Yeah, I don't think Alchemists would be that much... I mean, the Alchemist into the thing would be that much quicker. We have to deal with the entire 1 mana cost higher cost of him. We would also then need to fill up double Ranger, which I guess isn't as bad as filling up a single Rock Spirit. Okay, can we get Blue Surge or something? Hey, we actually got it. Nice. Got lucky there. Since our surge chance is pretty low on this account. And if he keeps taking so much brown, we won't even get the value out of the whole point of doing this team, which would be for having all the browns on the board. Can you end your turn already? Your turn is done. You're done to us. Okay, we got our extra turn. All the other little things falling. Throw that down to get ourselves another Rock Spirit to the board. Skull isn't really that needed, so we're just going to go and take it for mana then. Still decent damage, but mana as well. Ranger dead. Down it goes. But yeah, I'm really selective on what I'm actually leveling right now, which is one of the reasons I'm not going for the Alchemist. Hey, we got our level. I'll take it on the brown. I don't even think there's going to be anything I'll be needing it for initially. Of course, he is a really nice troop to have. It just, I don't have anything strong enough to utilize his mana yet. And I guess you could kind of count Ranger. Okay, so we'll go for the blue. See if we can get Deep Boar anywhere. So we'll throw that to the side and get lucky. Got it. Very lucky. I'll take it. Maybe take a brown or something. Blue. Oh, yeah, we could do that too. Can move that one over, move that one down. Get ourselves some free greens out of it. Get ourselves a nice rock spirit to pretty much kill them out. Throw down another one, and that definitely will be killed out at that point. Yeah, we're going like the super mana generation route because we have the deep bore to get the extra bit. We have the other troop to get the extra bit, which is the rock spirit. Both of them have board control that they can do, and then we could just keep pinching it down from there. Yeah, if there's any questions you guys have, feel free to leave them in chat. Otherwise, we shall be persisting to the Soul Forge. Not quite sure if we're going to get all the way to the Soul Forge, but definitely will by the time we do the next Let's Play video. Definitely going to want to make sure to get the Soul Forge done by then. I'll also make sure that every battle we do thereafter will indeed unlock us the kills that we end up getting. Basically, every single kill we do is worth about 0.75 gems for the first several thousand kills after we have unlocked the Soul Forge. So it is really good value to actually get that unlocked pretty early, because we will be needing those resources in order to unlock the Soul Forge. And even though we're pretty much never going to be able to do anything in that Soul Forge, I still want to unlock everything and work and progress towards it. Okay, where do we move? Where do we move? Oh, let's take the brown over. Let that thing slide. Take the blue. Didn't get surge. But we did get the rock spirit right after. Hopefully that's enough damage. Sure, let's go for that. And nope, apparently I could have gotten one more brown somewhere, hopefully. And that would have been enough. But take it out with the little ranger poke. And down it goes. Another reward. Take that from you. Thank you very much. Gaining a lot of EXP from this. But it's definitely worth it. And we're about a fourth of the way there. But once we get there, Soul Forge is ours. And we technically already have some resources, even though we've never unlocked the Soul Forge or the dungeons. Mainly because of those redeem code, or not the redeem codes, but the, what are they called? The, well, you know what I'm talking about. The thing that they gave 6 times the other week. Any of you who have been playing for a couple of weeks know exactly what I mean. They end up giving us a bunch of resources 6 times. But yeah, we end up getting that on this account. Or we should have. We technically claimed them. If we got them or not, that's another story. Because I can't even see our yield of them. There's no way to check them other than within the troop menu. I asked them the previous patch too if they could add a like full resource list. And they didn't end up doing it, unfortunately. The only way that you can actually see what stones you have is by going into the Soul Forge itself. The problem with this though is if you're a newer player, you don't actually have the Soul Forge unlocked. So you can't see all your things. It's a little bit inconvenient. Unfortunately, they didn't fix it. Yeah, we'll go just take that. I don't think it's going to be anywhere near enough damage. Nope, 6. Well, I guess that's a little bit close. But still not all the way there. Unless we can randomly get a skull or something. That would work too. Alright, we'll just go and take the, well, you know what, we will go for the brown. I was going to take that, but then I saw the skull. And he dropped it for us. Yes, you got them, even when you don't have Soul Forge. Okay, you do get them even if you don't have the Soul Forge. That does make sense, because, you can technically unlock the dungeons before Soul Forge. Okay. So, reds, blues, extra turns, all the things. Take that, take that, take that. So many extra tons. Anything else we need to move around? Green, sure, why not? We'll get a poke down. He took all my mana, but gave some for free. That gives us Ranger. That gives us Deep Bore. Throw down the Ranger. Do it on the Death Mark 1. He's actually running a Bone Dragon. Oh, never mind. That's not a natural person. Well, he's still running a Bone Dragon. Doesn't change the fact. And what do we need to go aim for? Guess we just try get lucky. Semi-lucky. And that's enough for a Ranger to clean up. And down it goes. Death is eternal. Next Blighter lands. Could we make it halfway? Almost there. 3 battles will be the halfway mark. Wow, these things take a lot longer than I initially anticipated. I should probably just go do these off camera. I forgot about that. Because these do take a very, 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 very long time. That reminds me, we still need to do the, because people did request for it. I'm probably going to wait a little bit because I have no clue when they're going to be releasing the content. Maybe I'll go ask them or something. But eventually soon TM, I have no clue when. But at some point in time, they are likely to add additional like mythic weapons and stuff like that. And we will need to farm a lot of souls. And while I won't do all of them on stream, some people did request that I stream some or part or most of it. I don't even know, but there was a request for me to stream it, so we'll stream it for at least a portion of it. There's no way I'll stream all of it. That would be way too long. It would take us literally 20 hours to get that many souls that we need. And obviously we would do it in smaller segments than trying to do it all in one sitting for 20 hours. That'd be way too long. For the most part, what I'm probably going to start doing before we even do the video is probably like 1 hour a day, do nothing but the pure soul farming. And then by the time we actually need to do a stream going and try to get the rest that we need, it's going to be a lot less and not as overwhelming than it would be trying to do them all at once. Okay. Where to move, where to move. We'll go and throw the green down. You could finish the Broken Spire class quest. I actually don't want to get that class. I do understand that my hero is a lot weaker because of it. I'm wanting to unlock one of the better classes first. Ideally. But yeah, our hero could be a lot stronger than what it is right now. Maybe I will just unlock the first hero class just to explain it for the video. Doesn't take that long at all. It's only like 3-4 battles. Would probably take us like a minute. No, not a minute, but it would take us about 5 to 10 minutes. Wouldn't be that long at all. My original plan was to go for something like the Necromancer first, so we can get Creeping Death. That was originally the plan. One other pretty funny thing we can do is if we go halfway through Magrim Woods, we actually get a half-decent weapon. I think it's a 13 mana cost brown-yellow that summons a Urska or Urska troop plus a bunch of heal and something else. Actually works out pretty nice. Yeah, I know. 4 battles would end up unlocking the Warlord. I might save all 4 battles for the actual video. The main reason I say that is because I know the last battle, I believe, is very, very, very hard. The main reason for this is the devs ended up buffing up, oh, what's his name? That yellow-blue from Stormheim. The one that has like a 10 times boost ratio off of yellow. He used to be a lot weaker than what he is now, but they ended up buffing him. But in buffing him, they indirectly just made the challenge that you need to unlock the hero class in the First Kingdom. Oh, why on earth am I doing a 3 trophy? I just noticed that now. But they ended up making the... Are we seriously going to win a 3 trophy? That's pretty sad. I didn't even realize that. This is definitely a 3 trophy. There's no way that this is the normal battles. That is how OP this is. Yeah, let's kill Kraken. Wow, it lived with 1 HP. There's a solution to that, though. Solution solved. Also, I just lost my complete train of thought I was just saying earlier. There's something about something. Probably not too relevant. Okay, well, let's go and take a skull right there. It almost one-shots me with a skull. This is one heavy skull. But we'll go take the split damage. Oh, we'll go for the kill. I believe it calculates the split before the thing actually dies. Not after. And then we'll just get a Rock Spirit. And that alone will pretty much be the last wrapping up damage. Oh, there we go. I didn't mean to do that, but we just did it. PvP on our 3 trophy. Yep, there we go. PvP on our 3 trophy. I'll take it. Oh, that worked out. Yeah, we haven't even gotten any PvP rating yet this week either on it. We've been slacking. I really need to go farm at least a little bit of glory before we end out the week. Can't pass up that kind of glory week, particularly for this newer account. Anyways, that's not what I meant to do. Let's go back to Blighted Lands. Could just be because I'm tired. I actually woke up very, very, very early this morning. I couldn't actually sleep last night, so I was like, or you know, I still got sleep, but it was not like really well rested. And no, that was not big why I lost. Literally every single person in the competition lost to this guy. He was completely perfect score the entire time, like 3-0 every single time until the final bracket. That's the only time he started losing, was in the absolute final battle of the entire bracket. Or, you know, of the entire competition, I should say, not the bracket. Let's see, we'll go move that over. What's going to be funny is they're going to be hosting a 2 versus 2 version of it too. It's 2-2-2-2. They're also going to be doing at least one more 1 versus 1, but they do have a 2 versus 2 mode. So I might need to go find a partner for that. I believe I already have someone, but I'll need to double check. See how badly we'll do the other time. No, we should be able to do okay. What kind of tourney? Oh, it was a Brawl of Ages tournament. We ended up making the qualifiers, but then lost the very first battle to the guy who won first place. So, rip. Didn't work out that well. But we got pretty unlucky with who we ended up getting as our first battle. Pretty much the hardest battle we could have gotten the entire competition was our first battle. And I ended up losing to it. So it didn't quite work out. At least when it does go to a 2 versus 2, it won't be completely my fault if we lose. No. Actually, 2 versus 2 would probably be really, really complicated. Because there's no meta for the 2 versus 2. Because no one knows what the meta is. There's so many really weird overpowered strategies that you can do with 2 people instead of just 1. That makes just a gigantically huge different dynamic than what you would normally do. That'd be interesting. Let's see. Was he using wisps? Ah, he was using wisps. He was using extra turn spam wisps. He got us with that loop. No, actually, what he ended up getting me with some kind of long range unit, and it ended up surviving both times with basically one-shot range. But because it was in one-shot range, it got to do thousands of damage that it shouldn't have gotten off, and I was like, no. The first time I was like, okay, that was just a mistake, and the second time I was like, wait, how on earth did that happen twice? He ended up using that same strategy for almost every single battle too. He did have to switch it up for the final bracket though, or the final battles they did. But he got away with it against almost every single person, despite the fact that literally everyone can see exactly what he's doing because it's being streamed. That I do have to say was one of my weaker qualities though. I was really bad at adjusting my deck for countering out the enemy, like thinking of what they might be using and then doing it. Like I can normally win the first battle pretty easily, but then when they adjust for my team, every battle after that, I end up doing so much worse. Because I'm just bad at countering. A lot of the people that were in the tournament were actually pretty well experienced though. Even though the game just recently came out, it's based on a game that already exists very heavily. And almost every single person in the tournament, and every single person who won it, actually played that game before. So they're kind of used to all the strategy, because that game has been out for like 3 years. I've been playing Brawl of Ages for 1 month, 2 months. But yeah, we'll try again, see what happens. Hopefully not go up against the first place winner immediately. That'd be nice. That was a fun experience going through my first esports thing. It was definitely a lot more fun than I was initially thinking it would be. Really stressful though. Until I actually lost, then it doesn't become stressful anymore. I'm always one who overstresses about everything though. It could be the most trivial thing ever, and I will stress out about it completely until it's actually over. I was really bad about that in school too. I was one of the most stressful people you would ever meet. Particularly in college. Let's see. Actually, probably more so in middle school. I think middle school was the absolute worst for me. When I was like the most stressed out. By high school, I started to increasingly stop caring about being stressed out, but still ended up getting stressed out. I basically had to stop caring or else I would just become way, 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 way too stressed out about everything. Okay, what do we move? We'll just take a blue there. Also, why on earth is that 4 succubuses? I know we're in Blighted Lands, but still. Alright, let's see if we can get another one down. As soon as we get another one down, that's pretty much matched there. Move it all to the side. Your guild just made it over 100,000 trophies. Congratulations, nice. Great milestone there. 100,000. Now I'll go for 1,000,000. Add a 0 to it. If only it was as simple as that. Also, hello, Holy Porco, if I didn't say hi already. Also, hello, Hugo. Sorry that I didn't say hi. Did I miss any other highs? Hello, Daniel. Welcome. Sorry if I missed any highs. Sorry about that. No, I missed them all. Sometimes I just don't see the chat hiding within all the chat. Speaking of chat, I'm clicking on chat. In-game chat. Not the chat I meant to click on. Let's see, how much further do I have? Almost there. I think we're going to go and just get through the entire quest line tonight. It's probably what we're going to do. So let's just keep grinding it out. And now we'll probably end the stream once we actually complete it then. And get to see our wonderful, wonderful Soul Forge. It's not as interesting as the first time we ended up doing it a while back, a couple months back, or I think 2 months back, before we even knew what the Soul Forge is. Because now once we get there, we already know exactly what everything is. But it's still going to be a fun grind. Got to go and just do these challenges. It feels weird using such low statted troops over again. I'm so used to using things that are like way, way up there in like the 50s, 60s, as far as like their actual stats. Getting scaled down this low really throws me off sometimes. Particularly how strong boost ratios are. Like you kind of know how good they are, and how they like kind of get weaker as the game progresses. But when you actually get to see it and use it in early game, it's just so ridiculously devastating. I'll throw a ranger down. I don't even know what the biggest threat is. Let's just go for you because you have such a gigantic attack due to the buff you just got. I'll go move that over. Go and get a nice little hit with this, and that's going to do a good amount of damage. Let it get skull distracted. Actually, we end up getting extra turn right there, so perfect. We can just go for another one, and that's match right there. The double rock spirit. That's why you go for it and rush the rock spirit. Oh, 100k this week. Oh, that's even better. Whoa. That is actually a very, very large amount. 100k this week. You realize how gigantic that is, right? That is a very, very, very large amount. Has this trophies just scaled that heavily? Were you guys using like a bunch of Dawnbringers or something? Like 100,000 as your in a given week. That is really, really high. I haven't actually been keeping up with the what's it called? The top 5 leaderboard thingy. I used to keep up with that, or top 50, I mean. I used to keep up with that quite a bit. Nowadays, I don't really bother with it. I think my guild normally places around 15th to 20th on it normally. Somewhere around that general ballpark. It fluctuates here and there, mainly because we focus more on guild wars than we focus on actually obtaining trophies. But yeah, I haven't really been paying much attention to it lately. Mainly because we haven't actually been placing on it. I'll go move that over, see if we can go take another red or a blue. Go from there, get a nice deep bore. Could have taken the purple there. That actually would have been helpful because we would have won off the rock spirit there, but we could just win off the rock spirit now. So still get the job done. Down it goes, and perfect. Yeah, 100k in a week. Wait, that means every single person in your guild would have to have done over 3,000, approximately. Better, some people did like 5 or 10,000 in a week. That's a lot. We wanted to set a record that will stand for a while. Yeah, that seems to be quite heavily set. Are any of you guys actually on the leaderboard? What guild are you in? I'd assume so. I would assume Ultimus Guardians, I guess. I don't see another one, though. But yeah, it's currently the first place. I know you're not meaning rating, though. I was just saying. Generally, whoever has the most trophies is also the person who happens to have it there. Also, I know that this isn't Blighted Lands. I just saw the Revenge. I was like, oh, I gotta go for it. I can't not go for the Revenge. Also, see, it's still Blighted Lands. We have a Desdemona. See, still Blighted. I'll go take the skull right there. Not exactly what we should be focusing, though. It was just sitting there. Couldn't not take it. Oh, I could have got extra turn that if I took in the red the other direction. No! No! Well, we could do that instead. There we go. We still got it after all of that. Except we didn't have to waste a turn. But oh well. Throw that down. Complete miss. Get a rock spirit down. Please end your turn. Good. Where to go? Where to go? Where to go? Let's write that down right there. Get another rock spirit down. Ranger. Actually, let's Ranger first. Get it on you just so you don't do anything weird. And throw it down over where? Throw it down right there. That would give us the most damage, and down he goes. Oh, you're 17th right now. Nice. Yeah, I haven't been on the leaderboard for a very, 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 very long time. Haven't really bothered with it. We got the Ice Glaive. Useless weapon. Oh, revenge. I kind of want to go for it again. You said 17? 17. There you are. Oh, you're an interim. Oh, nice. Are you guys trying to take away Anonymous's first? Let me see. Guild. Wait, we just lost another person? What is this madness? We ended up leaving. Well, we have enough people to go replace. I think we had like 2, 3, or 4 slots available to go and... Oh, never mind. Oh. I was gonna say, because that looked weird too when I saw the thing. That's funny. I didn't realize I'm on my other account right now. Fail! Okay, anyways, while I'm here though, it's funny. While I'm here, let's go claim our seals. Oh, I am out of it right now. I was gonna say, it's like, wait, we went up 111 rankings. Suspicious. Very suspicious. Wait, we are in Guild Wars right now? Oh, we can actually participate in Guild Wars. Interesting. How's that going? Wow, those numbers are gigantic. We're not in first right now in our bracket. Gasp. How's that possible? We're all the way in bracket 255. Also, some people in these brackets are literally scoring 0. There's at least 1 0 in every single one of these brackets, meaning the guild is 100% inactive. Interesting. Okay, no, not that. Let's go back to Blighted Lands. Quests. Skill. Hey, a fellow dragon. What's he saying about the dragons? I think he's talking about Dbarrel. So I don't think Dbarrel was actually released when this questline came out. So I think they referenced them. Okay. Actually, there's pretty funny reference at the beginning of this. It doesn't make any sense, or it used to not make any sense, but oh, we actually passed it, so I won't be able to show it. But at the beginning of this quest line, I believe like the second or third little thing, it talks about like your worst enemy, and then it shows like a bunch of goblins. It's pretty funny because at the time it was a reference to the fact that goblins were so overpowered. And now, today, that is still true. Even though it's not the exact team that's overpowered, it still would be very, very representative if I would have read it. But basically, it just says, like, goblins are the worst. And then it shows your worst nightmare and just shows a really hard goblin team, or what used to be a very hard goblin team. But it does make a reference to it. I just find it funny because now, once again, goblins are ridiculously overpowered. So it's not even a joke anymore, it's actually a thing. Right back where we started, like 1.5 years ago. Goblins ruling the world. Yeah, we'll go take the brown to blue. What else do we need to move around? Anything? Blue. Red over. Shift to the side. And let's get value. All the values. And what else we need to move around? Reds, blues, purple, sure. Get yourself another rock spirit. A little bit more damage. Another rock spirits. Throw every rock spirit down. We're Dragon's Fall. And we're level 30. We get so much leveling from doing kingdoms, wow. But we gotta do them. Gotta get the Soul Forge. There we are. And that last little one we still have to do as well. Even once we reach the end of it, we still need to do those other few. I think it's only 4 additional battles at the end there or something. Move that over, move that over. Move that over. Move that over. Keep board aside. Rock Spirit, a random location. And purple. Rock Spirit, another random location. I was going to say a determined location, but that wasn't too determined. Let's go through this side. Rock Spirit again, and that's match. Doesn't even matter where we throw it. That one we literally could have thrown everywhere, anywhere, and it would have hit. The other ones actually were predictable, but that one is like, okay, we already won. There it is, Dbarrel. Oh, he is in the quest line. Oh, he didn't exist before then. Oh, there he is. He's a useless dragon. They did end up buffing him slightly. Still useless though. Okay. Well, let's see. Move the blue. Get our manas. Red's nice. Purple before we do anything. And Rock Spirit all the way to the side. Nice extra turn. Rock Spirit to damage. Oh, it didn't take the purple, which is bad because he actually uses it. Okay. Too bad we can't remove those browns. That would actually be somewhat useful, somewhat not. Of course, we kind of need it for our abilities. If we had like a Christine X or something, that would have been a pretty good value move. Speaking about good value, let's go for the extra turn in case that's not enough damage, and it isn't. Ranger dead. And that'll be enough to clean up. And down they go. Dbarrel awakened. Hey, and we got a Celestial Trait Stone. That's actually good because we're pretty low on Celestials. Actually, that might have been our first one? No. How many do we have? 2. That was our second Celestial ever. Interesting. Oh, we'll be needing those later. Revenge, it's so tempting. But don't go for that. Follow the Herald. To the Herald. Over the Herald we go. Okay, Herald fight. Never mind, he's not actually here. Well, where's the Herald then? He said we had to fight a Herald. Oh, we'll go take the reds right there. Start getting Deep Borer up. There we go. Definitely guaranteed Deep Borer right there. Let us do our turn, please. Thank you. Here we go. Got everything we need. He'll actually turn like crazy. Don't use Start Infinite Looping too. You're not even supposed to. You're not even a team that's even remotely made to loop. Yeah, there we go. And that's... Oh, wait, that wasn't enough. Well, I should have tried getting some more brown then. Still easy enough to clean up, though. Puppet of mine. And we get another level. Stop leveling! Well, we have level 5 on all, which means we're 25 right now, or 26? 1 to 2. There's Herald of Chaos. I knew you were here. Why are you fighting us? You're just supposed to be friendly. Stop getting controlled. Stop getting corrupted by the Blighted Lands. I know that's the whole premise. But stop it. This whole battle could have been avoided. Probably the previous one, too. Let's see. I'll go throw that down right there. Wait, were those yellows takeable? They might have been. Takeable. Oh no, that's a word. Sometimes I make words. That one is not a made-up one. Takeable is definitely a word. Like lunchables, or stackables, or... I don't know. Okay. Well, down goes another one. Still puppet of mine, apparently. Claim the reward, skip. We already know all your dialogues. We've seen it before. Probably, like, this is probably our, like, 5th or 6th time going through the questline dialogues. Which is why I kind of just skipped them. Here we go, the final battle. Technically, final. There's still more battles after, because we need to go unlock the Soul Forge. Inferno King! Can we destroy you with just this? Probably. Or Trophening. Keganing and Trophening are the 2 best ones we've come up with lately. I need to go trademark both of them. No. But, yeah, Keganing and Trophening. They're words now. For the purpose of what we need to say in videos and streams. Those 2 things are now words. Trophening, the act of gaining trophies, and keganing. I guess the act of making kegs? I don't even know. Our keg army. Actually, we discontinued our keg army. There's still a video I need to make around that whole thing. I've been meaning to do that too. I'd rather cover the Gems of War stuff first though. But there's some Stardew Valley videos I've been meaning to do. And one of them is going over basically storage space for kegs. And how to optimally put kegs around town. Let's see. Also, that reminds me. Stardew Valley is actually getting a really, really major update in like 3 to 4 months. It's probably the biggest update it's ever gotten. I've actually, ever since I started playing Stardew Valley last Christmas, it hasn't gotten a single update since. So the game has kind of been in a standstill, but they're going to be getting online multiplayer after that. And probably some bug fixes and some other content. It's going to be pretty huge once that actually does launch. It's going to feel like a whole new game. I'll go through that down. Speaking of that, I joked on the forum the other day. One of the devs said that they have like a super secret plan. The Gems of War devs, that is. And I was joking, Puzzle Quest 3? Because they were the same team that made Puzzle Quest and all that. I actually wouldn't mind if they made a Puzzle Quest 3. I would totally buy that instantly and go play it. We will be doing 100% playthrough of Puzzle Quest 1 eventually. Puzzle Quest 1 was the good one. Puzzle Quest 2 was... We might eventually do Puzzle Quest 2. I haven't streamed it or played it, or played it for a video, I should say. We might eventually. The problem with Puzzle Quest 2 compared to 1, though, is 1 has a lot more storyline, depth, character building, and literally everything. Whereas Puzzle Quest 2 has the gimmick of lucking nice at the cost of strategy, building, and basically everything else. They went a really weird style for it that I personally don't care for. It does have a lot of fun puzzles and stuff like that. It's nowhere near as good as Puzzle Quest 1 was. Okay, anyways, we did that. Now the whole thing that we came here for, do these final 3 battles to go get that Soul Forge. I've come to claim your souls. Or actually, basically just the wins that we get now that we will unlock this. Battle should be pretty easy, the Gate Guardian things blocking it. I don't think we should really run into anything that's going to destroy us. That won't happen until we reach dungeons! Or if we keep doing 3 trophies. I mean, 3 trophy battles. 3 trophies! Talk about trophying. Well, we'll go take the red into the green extra turn. Actually, managed to get it too. That was actually pretty lucky. I was just doing it. It's like, oh, maybe we'll get it. And it's like, oh, well, we actually did. Okay. Well, go take that over. Get a nice amount of damage right there. See if we can get another deep borer down. We'll throw that all the way over to the edge and miss pretty much completely. Let me throw a single damage out first. The main reason for this is I want to make sure our ranger actually has enough damage to kill. And apparently he's still one off. But what I didn't want to have happen there is 2 of them surviving with like 1 HP or something like that. Where our single target spell wouldn't have been able to do as much. Well, get it down. And on to the next one. Okay, so for our next battle, what do we need to do? Go do with this guy. Anything we need to move around? Let's see. Oh, we'll go take a blue. Hope you're having a great day. I have had a pretty good day so far. We did end up losing the tournament earlier to the guy who made first, but other than that, it went pretty well. It was a fun tournament, though. I did definitely enjoy myself. Would have enjoyed even more if we actually won money. But there's more. There's going to be at least 2 more tournaments they're going to be hosting. One's going to be a 2 versus 2. Another one's going to be basically another one exactly like what we just had. When that will be happening, I do not know. But they are happening in the future. So we'll try for those and hopefully do better. Also, there is another game that I might want to try. Their esports scene as well. Feria does a competition every single month. I have no clue how their dev team has the money for it, because they're actually a pretty small game. They have like a multi-$1,000 tournament every single month. I have no clue how they do it. Because it doesn't seem like they have enough player base to actually be able to afford to do a multi-$1,000 thing every month. But apparently they do. That or they have some people who spend a lot of money on their game. One of the two. That or they have some really good sponsors. One of those. But yeah. I might try that eventually. I do play Feria a decent amount, not like excessively. The biggest thing that has kind of kept me away from going on the competitive scene there is mainly because you actually need to have a lot of the high-end cards, and that will either cost you a lot of money or a lot of time, and I've been going the time route, and I just basically play it like a little bit, maybe like, I'd say 10 hours a week, normally about 5 days, or 5 days out of a week normally, just a little bit here and there. And they did an expansion like about 2 months ago and have been doing it over the past 2 months. The biggest expansion they ever did. And one thing that they actually added in it was they basically gave out a lot of very, very good, high meta, very strong cards that basically everyone has now. So it's a lot easier to actually build stronger decks that I wouldn't have been able to do before. That are actually competitive ready almost. Except for maybe like a few legends and stuff like that. Anyways, final reward, and the main goal of this stream has been completed. Soul Forge. And now if we go click into our minigame, Soul Forge, let's see the wonderful Soul Forge, there it is. Don't ever click that button ever. Soul Forge, level 1. You can make minor trait stones and major trait stones. And that's about it. Really, they have this from the beginning. It's a trap. Wait, how do we have so many? Oh, yeah, I forgot. Wow, we have a lot of them. 1,002. Wow, that's a lot more than I was thinking. It's like 12,000 souls. You know, 12,000 souls actually isn't that bad. But 1,200 diamonds is definitely a lot better than it. Yeah, so there's all of our rewards from earlier that we got for free from the thing. That's cool. Jules, you gotta upgrade your soul forge. You gotta upgrade your soul forge. You gotta upgrade your soul forge. Feels weird seeing red values here. Normally I don't get to see that. Does anybody know what the next kingdom is? Next kingdom is Merlantis. It's coming October 20th, or should be. 23rd should be the event. Yeah, October 20th and October 23rd. And it's now telling me about Drifting Sands, but that's for next time. We gotta go get Drifting Sands later, so we can start doing dungeons. Then we need to do a video on how on earth to do dungeons on a lower level account. I know one way. You gotta get out the... Oops, that was weird. It lagged for a second. Gotta get out the Cockatrice, which we don't have. And if we don't have that, we gotta get out the Dragonian Monk, which is right there. So we will be messing around with that. We'll probably unlock that at a later time. Probably do that off camera. And then keep progressing towards both of those. But anyways, guys, that will be wrapping up for tonight. Let me go post the redeem code one more time for any of you that might not have seen it earlier. Anyways, thank you all so much for joining us today. I will be streaming again same time tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're also going to be doing the Stardew Valley stream in the morning, starting around noonish. Well, actually, I guess I should say afternoon. But yeah, around noonish, we'll be doing that. There's the link to the I Love Wisps, which is the redeem code. You can redeem it at gemsofwar.com underneath the game code section, or that link that I just posted. Also, I do not love wisps. That is a complete lie. It just happens to be the code that Salty has given us. But yeah, I'm not quite sure if that's still even active. Hopefully it is. It was kind of hidden within chat, so probably not as many people used it since it's not actually on screen. But anyways, guys, on screen, I'm like saying goodbye and saying on screen at the same time. But thank you everyone for coming down. I will see you all later. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your weekends, and see you all tomorrow for the Stardew Valley or Gems of War stream. And tomorrow night on Gems of War stream, we will go over the event troops that are going to be coming out. Or I should say event troop, there's only one. I believe there's only one. Let me go see what the event even is. Because we do preemptively kind of know. 23rd? 25th? Stormheim. A yellow-brown for Stormheim. An ultra rare. Will it have any synergy? I'm not quite sure. It depends what it does. It is another giant, and that kingdom could definitely use some more giants. The problem is its colors don't really work out that well for them. So that's going to be the biggest issue, I think, with them is the colors. If it was a different colored giant with a different ability, well, I don't even know what his ability is. But we'll see what happens when it gets here. Anyways, guys, good night. See y'all later. Have a good weekend, and goodbye.